Cars have always been more than just machines. For many people, a car represents freedom, speed, power, and the ability to explore the world on their own terms. But the cars we see on the road today did not appear overnight. They are the result of more than a century of innovation, engineering, competition, and imagination. The story of cars begins in the late 19th century when inventors started experimenting with ways to move vehicles without horses. At the time, transportation depended almost entirely on animals, trains, or simple carriages. The idea of a machine that could move on its own seemed strange and even unrealistic to many people. Early inventors began developing engines that could convert fuel into motion. These engines were small, noisy, and unreliable, but they proved something important. A vehicle could move forward using mechanical power alone. The first automobiles were extremely basic compared to modern vehicles. They had simple frames, weak engines, and very limited speed. Some of them could barely travel faster than a bicycle. But even these early machines represented a revolutionary step in transportation. As the early 20th century began, automobile companies started appearing in different parts of the world. Engineers and inventors competed with each other to build better cars. They experimented with stronger engines, improved steering systems, and better braking technology. One of the biggest turning points in automotive history was the introduction of large-scale manufacturing. Instead of building cars one at a time, manufacturers began producing them using assembly lines. This method allowed vehicles to be built faster and at much lower costs. Because of mass production, cars became affordable for ordinary people. What was once a luxury item slowly turned into a common part of daily life. Road networks began expanding across countries. Highways connected cities and rural areas. Gas stations appeared along major routes. Entire industries formed around automobiles, including car repair shops, dealerships, and roadside services. Cars reshaped the structure of modern society. People could travel farther for work, education, and entertainment. Families could explore distant locations that were once difficult to reach. But the evolution of cars did not stop with accessibility. Engineers continued improving performance and efficiency. During the mid-20th century, powerful engines became a symbol of automotive innovation. Car manufacturers competed to produce vehicles that were faster, stronger, and more exciting to drive. This period gave rise to performance cars and sports cars that captured the imagination of drivers everywhere. These vehicles were designed not only for transportation, but also for the thrill of speed and the joy of driving. Racing played an important role in advancing car technology. Motorsport competitions pushed engineers to develop stronger materials, better aerodynamics, and more efficient engines. Technologies tested on racing tracks often found their way into everyday cars. Improvements in tire grip, braking systems, and engine efficiency were influenced heavily by racing innovation. At the same time, safety became an increasingly important focus. Early automobiles offered very little protection during accidents. Engineers realized that vehicles needed to be designed with safety in mind. This led to the development of seat belts, reinforced frames, airbags, and improved braking systems. Over time, these innovations dramatically reduced injuries and fatalities on the road. Another major transformation occurred when electronics began entering the automotive world. Cars were no longer purely mechanical machines. Computers started assisting drivers in ways that were once impossible. Modern vehicles now include systems that monitor speed, detect obstacles, and assist with steering. Navigation systems help drivers find the fastest routes. Sensors monitor tire pressure, engine performance, and environmental conditions. Many cars today include driver assistance features such as automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assistance, and adaptive cruise control. These technologies are designed to make driving safer and more comfortable. One of the most significant changes in the automotive industry today is the rise of electric vehicles. Traditional cars rely on internal combustion engines that burn gasoline or diesel fuel. While these engines are powerful, they also produce emissions that affect the environment. Electric vehicles operate using electric motors powered by batteries. Instead of burning fuel, they store electrical energy and convert it into motion. Early electric vehicles faced serious challenges. Battery technology was limited, charging infrastructure was scarce, and driving range was relatively short. many people believed electric cars would never become practical for everyday use. However, rapid improvements in battery technology have changed that perception. Modern electric cars can travel hundreds of kilometers on a single charge, and charging networks are expanding quickly across many countries. Electric vehicles also offer extremely fast acceleration because electric motors deliver power instantly. This has allowed some electric cars to compete directly with traditional high-performance sports cars. Another fascinating development in the automotive world is the concept of autonomous driving. Engineers are developing cars that can drive themselves using cameras, sensors, radar systems, and advanced artificial intelligence. Self-driving vehicles analyze their surroundings constantly. They detect road signs, other vehicles, pedestrians, and obstacles. The car's computer system processes this information and makes decisions about steering, acceleration, and braking. Although fully autonomous cars are still being tested and refined, many modern vehicles already include semi-autonomous features that assist drivers on highways and during traffic. These technologies could transform transportation in the future by reducing accidents caused by human error. Connectivity is also becoming a major part of modern vehicles. Cars are increasingly connected to the internet and other devices. Drivers can access navigation services, music streaming, real-time traffic updates, and vehicle diagnostics through digital systems built directly into their cars. Some vehicles can even communicate with nearby cars or infrastructure systems to improve traffic flow and safety. Meanwhile, the design of cars continues evolving. Engineers constantly work to make vehicles lighter, stronger, and more aerodynamic. Materials such as aluminum, carbon fiber, and advanced composites allow manufacturers to improve efficiency without sacrificing strength. At the high-performance end of the automotive world, supercars and hypercars represent the most advanced engineering achievements. These vehicles combine extremely powerful engines with advanced aerodynamics and lightweight materials. Some hypercars can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just a few seconds and reach speeds that were once considered impossible for road vehicles. Despite all these technological advancements, the emotional connection people have with cars remains incredibly powerful. For many drivers, cars represent independence and adventure. Car enthusiasts around the world gather at racing events, car shows, and meetups to celebrate automotive culture. Classic cars, modified vehicles, and modern performance machines all have passionate communities. Even as electric vehicles and autonomous technology continue transforming the industry, the love for cars remains strong. Looking toward the future, the automotive world is entering a new era. Electric power, intelligent software, and advanced materials will shape the next generation of vehicles. Cars may become cleaner, smarter, and more connected than ever before. Some vehicles may eventually drive entirely on their own while communicating with smart city systems to reduce traffic and improve safety. But no matter how advanced cars become, their purpose will remain the same. They will continue helping people travel, explore, and experience the world around them. From the earliest experimental engines to today's intelligent electric vehicles, the story of cars is a story of human creativity, determination, and technological progress. And the next chapter of that story is still being written.